Packing orders today, we're going to go through some of them. Here is a medicine wheel charging plate that's 24 karat gold in the back. This is a nice device for charging liquids, structuring them. And as you can see, we have a lot of coiled quartz, a lot of shungite, a lot of gemstones, a lot of minerals. This is a pretty heavy device here, the medicine wheel charging plate. This is going out to a repeat buyer for freebies. Now this is the personal power pack. This is an XXL. These range between 17 and 19 pounds. They're a pulse pyramid. And the personal power pack comes with a dream machine, comes with smart meter protector, phone protector, microwave Wi-Fi shield, tree of life, and then the most potent amulet in the shop, which is the large equilateral. And now it also comes with 7 freebies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And one of those is kind of like a small dream machine. And he also ordered a couple more amulets. This is a good medium Ankh, good amulet there. It's probably, this is really nice. The Ankhs are really fragile and they can break because they have all these corners and edges, but this one's not as big as the large, so it's a little bit easier to wear, I think. And this is the cannabis leaf. Just saw my bee friend. Now this is a medium Giza. All right, first time buyer, 1 freebie. Now this is another XXL pulse that is part of an Orgone personal power pack. I've already shipped everything else that's over here. I just have to ship this. It's going to Dallas, Texas. And here's another one. Already shipped the other devices and just got to get that pyramid out. All right, so now we're going to do some readings. And there is my bee friend saying what's up. Where'd he go? I'm telling you, every day I'm out here. Comes and says hello. And he just gravitates towards the devices and flies around and lands on my arm. Here he comes. All right, it's been about 6-7 hours. We're going to take out our water sample here, and we have a small charging plate underneath there. And let's go take it out into the sun so we could see it a little better. All right, so we see those pretty typical stalactite formations on the side, the top, and the bottom. So that is the structuring effect that these devices have. And this just gives you a little comparison. That's the medicine wheel charging plate. Pretty thick, about 1.5 inches thick. And then this one is pretty similar thickness, just not as large of a diameter, obviously, but able to get a nice structuring effect on your water. So this is evidence, in my opinion, because if you do control samples, legitimate control samples where there's none of these devices around, you'll see water that doesn't have any sort of this structuring effect, or these stalactites. And that is just a cool effect. All right, now you can see the iPad is on. All right, so we know that that will be emitting EMF. Okay, and so the test we're going to do today is just with an ion tester. Again, the ion testers, in my eyes, don't carry much weight as the water tests do, and the plant tests and human testimonials. So what we're going to do is just see what the ion tester reads when we go near the iPad. Okay, pretty consistent at between 113 and 115, right? Okay. So, we can move it around a little, 116, 112. It's not really going to negative or anything. It's just pretty It's a pretty similar reading to when it's near my phone. So right now this tester is between my phone and the iPad. So it's pretty consistent right there. Okay, so let's go through each device and see kind of how it starts fluctuating. Whoa. And you can see the negative. Whoa. So what we're seeing here is it taking in the positive ions from the wireless devices. And did I see it get up to 1100 there? Yeah. So it's constantly taking in and converting and giving out negative ions. And so, again, we can go back here and it goes back to pretty steady, right? Between 100 and 115. Okay. And then we go back here, and then now we start seeing a lot more fluctuation. $11.42. So really, these are, like I said before, these are etheric filters. So they're constantly self-functioning, and they're constantly taking in the dead chaotic energy from just in the environment, the surrounding environment, and they're doing their thing. And so we're able to see this effect in the water, and we're able to see a little bit of negative ionization. I think the highest we saw this one get up to was maybe 1100, 16, 18. Yeah, so it's just going crazy. It's now let's see what happens when we go to one of our pulse pyramids, and 673, 780. Let's see these guys. All right, so now we took it over here where it's not right next to it, the wireless device or any of the Orgone devices, and it's a little bit higher, 138. Pretty steady, not really moving. Now let's go back. Let's see what happens. Whoa, 625, 525. It's at 429. So we immediately start seeing it jumping into the negative. $12.52, 644. So let's just go through each one here. 389, 489. All right, there it was, 1598. Sometimes when you touch it, it can do a really 1403. Yeah, so I mean it's just constantly fluctuating, and that's what makes these actual tools, devices. All right, so this is the XXL. It's about 12 by 12 at the base. Nice device for the personal power pack. And you can get some pretty good readings right off the bat, just putting in there. Okay, so those are our readings for today. And we see a lot of fluctuation, getting up to 1000, 1100, 690. And here is our structured water from the small charging plate. So we recommend definitely, knowing that we're 70% water, structure your water, program your water. That's why we put all the crystals in here before they go into your device, and get a lot of sound and sun. And then the effect is, final product is these devices. So the Orgone Personal Power Pack, nice order. We have a couple more to make, and we'll do some more tests and observations. Much love.